NACRA qualifying campaign for the 15th tournament came to a screeching halt on Saturday in Trinidad. The Guyanese were beaten 20-0 in a match that was to decide who will play USA South in round 3 of the qualifiers. Trinidad had already beaten Barbados 19-6 and Guyana had also taken the Bajans out 19-17. It was sweet revenge for the Trinidadians who were beaten by the Guyanese a year ago to send them out of the 2015 World Cup qualifiers. Isan Griffith was at the match and afterwards he spoke to coach Theodore Henry, who said his worst fears had come through.
Once I mentioned I didn't want to start slow, and this is the exact thing that happened. I must say credit to Trinidad though, because they came out and they applied the early pressure. The guys kind of stood up to it a bit in the first half. It was just 10-0 after the first period. Right, but I thought the same kind of errors that we made against Barbados, we kind of came up, we showed it again. So, it begs me, it leaves me to wonder whether it's it's just a case of indiscipline from the guys, or they're not able to withstand the pressure from the opposition. And I guess the only person that can answer that is the players.
Overconfidence, according to Henry, might have crept into the mindset of the players, and he said this was seen even as they were warming up for the game.
I kind of let them know that we still got to push for this game. And I also mentioned to them the way that we warm up, we can transfer it to the field, and the exact same thing happened.
What are your thoughts on Guyana's performance?
Oh, as usual, brilliant. But like I said, they're very hard players, and they're good from coming from behind, and I commend them on that team spirit that they have, and I continue to have, and wish them all the best in the future. Now we went today, it was one where I thought, because I know that the mental toughness is there, and they're good at coming from behind. But like I said, our boys, they played with some purpose today, and our defense was awesome.
Captain Ryan Gonzalez gave credit to Trinidad and said Guyana's slow pace out of the blocks made them pay the price.
We didn't get to execute as we should, and we lost the game basically in the contact area, right? And Trinidad really outplayed us and keep possession of the ball. So basically we were just defending all the time and playing in our half under pressure, and we never get clicking. I guess we started a bit slow again, and it came back to haunt us. So it just was out of our hands to come back from behind, because they just keep gaining momentum after momentum, and now they keep us on the back foot.
Some of the players also said the game was close, but they admitted they could have done better.
Tight game, but we could have done better, but just that the guys didn't get in our hands in and everything, It wasn't our day.
We lost, but still I see it as a learning experience.
Control is where we lost it. We kept playing at their pace instead of ours. We had to control the ball more, and tackles was key, yes. Tackles was very key in the game.
Trinidad will now host the US South at a date to be decided later. In cricket, the West Indies will be looking to put up a better performance in their second warm-up match in the Champions Trophy in England when they face Sri Lanka in Birmingham on Tuesday. The West Indies lost to Australia by 4 wickets on Saturday in their first warm-up, with the returning Darren Bravo scoring 86 and opener Johnson Charles 55. Australia captain Shane Watson then took apart the West Indies bowling to slam 135. Pacers Tino Bess and Kemar Roach took 2 wickets apiece, while there was one each for Darren Sammy and captain Dwayne Bravo. Aussie Pacers Stark 4 for 29 and McKay 3 for 45 were the main wicket takers. And with that, we've come to the end of our Diamond Mineral Water Sports Roundup for Monday. I'm Raul Collins.